Well, Zero Tolerance back with the last Santa Claus review and the last movie review for 2022, and the third installment, which is called The Escape Clause, which said funny film. Yes, three good films here. So I will these. Anyways, the release date was November 3rd, 2006, which was the year that Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island was released. I believe around the same month, and also SmackDown vs. Raw 10 which I already reviewed those movies already, or those games already. Yeah. Anyways, don't care what they say. So 12 years has passed since Scott Calvin took on the Maryland of Santa Claus and Mary Carol, who is now a teacher in the North Pole on Christmas Eve. She tells a group of young elves a story of her life when Scott, while explaining their first child, Scott in laws, so and brought new and to the North Pole along with Scott's ex-wife Laura and her husband Neil, their daughter Lucy, and Scott's son Charlie. Meanwhile, in the summit to a meeting of Carol of legendary figures concerned Mother Nature, Father Time, and the Easter Bunny, Cupid, the Tooth Fairy, and the Sandman, confronted to behavior of Jack Frost, who is jealous that he has no holiday or special organism in his honor because he has been in promoting himself during the Christmas season. Mother Nature suggests against him as Scott is attempted to get the law in get the in laws to come without retrieving that he is Santa. Jack Frost, nearly a light suggestion of community service at the North Pole, helping Scott and his elves put up various Canadian theme as Carol parents believe Scott is a toy maker in Canada. Scott confirms. However, Frost's ultimate goal is to trick Santa into renouncing his protests, when now head elf Curtis in Divide revealed the escape clause. Frost sneaks into the Hall of Snow Globes and steals Scott's one combines Scott as Santa. If Scott holds the globe and wishes to have never been Santa at all, he will go back in time and undo his career as Santa. Well, when Lucy discovers the Frost freezes her parents and lock her in a closet, he then outcasts situation that makes Scott think he must resign to make their better. Frost tells Scott into invoking the escape clause, and both are sent to Scott's front yard in 1994. When Scott declared the original Santa to fall off his roof and had to replace him, Frost causes the original Santa to fall off the roof and grab Santa's coat. Before that, the shovel scene, you hit me with a shovel! And he realizes yeah. And grabs Santa's coat before Scott can. Scott is sent to an alternate 2006 when he has been CEO of his old company from the last 12 years, and business takes priority over family. Scott also learns that Laura and Neil what did I say? Oh, divorced, and Carol moved away years ago. Scott goes to find Lucy and Neil, who are are vacationally at the North Pole, which frosts his turn into a theme park. Christmas is now Frostmas. This would never end well. The elves are misplay. The reindeer are confirmed to be a petting zoo, and parents can pay for their kids to be placed on the nice list. Scott finds Lucy and questions Neil and Laura. His states that Scott were alcohol embezzling in Charlie's life, put all the pressure on Neil, and Charlie don't want to be his father. Concerning to divorce between him and Laura, Scott confronts Frost and causes a distraction, and conveniently Lucy steals Frost's snow globe to him. Lucy throws the snow globe to Scott, but Frost catches it. But Scott plays a recording of Frost saying, "I wish I'd never been Santa all the time," from a North Pole pen. Frost give him earlier invoke the escape clause symbol of Scott and Frost back to 1984. Scott restrained Jack long enough to let his 1994 counterpart get the coat and make him Santa Claus again, sending him back to the present in the original timeline. So that whole thing was so useless. You think, well, that didn't go as planned as I thought. Scott recovering with his family, and Jack is arrested by the elf police. He revealed he cannot unfreeze his victims unless he unfreezes himself. Sometimes he said he'll never do. Scott confronts Lucy via a snow globe he'd given her earlier with a warm hug, a snowman, and to give Frost a magic hug to unfreeze and reform him. It's worked. Laura and Neil unfreeze, and Frost becomes a new person. The Canada ruse is dropped, and Scott appears as Santa to Carol's parents, with 2 hours remaining before Santa must leave for his Christmas delivery. Carol goes into labor months later, while Carol is talking the tale to her students. Scott walks in to reveal their new Buddy Claus. Yeah, I enjoyed this. The whole if Frost was an evil person, making disasters in this, and the shovel part was that you hit me with a shovel. I give it the same rating as the last one. So yeah, that's all of them. So yeah, I had fun watching these. My next movie review will be in 2023, and I don't know which one will be, so I'll tell you when 2023 hits. So yeah, I'll be back with my 96 reviews with the Great American Bash, but tomorrow I'll do my Raw review live. Tuesday, I'll get back to the 96 reviews with the Great American Bash. So yeah, like this video, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and bye.